I need to go all in. I don't want to waste my time struggling to get to middle management.
Really? I wouldn't do that.
If you're wondering what that smell is, it's Mia.
If we want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Switching to a new target.
Got him!
This is murder! You're on your own.
They'll find you. The syndicate always does.
Running away, eh? Damn it!
Hey, I wasn't done with you yet. Easy find. You believe this guy?
Hope you're ready to...
I got more where this came from.
Anything valuable?
My Quinta Syndicate! Crime Inc!
And that, my friend, is how we do things on Jemison.
You were awesome! Did you see yourself? Those Seoka Syndicate freaks had no... Yannick came through! That asshole rescued his boy! Like I have any goddamn idea? But they'll regret me. I cannot be hearing you right. Off-world? Just pack up and go? No, that can't be right. Tell you what. Screw Yannick. And screw you too. Oh, I feel so honored to know you and how you're... You expect me to just... I mean... After what? All right! Sheesh. I'm leaving.
Ramen and ganak pancakes can't... Good for your health.
Oh, yeah?
Sleep crates for rent? Down here. Oh, how can these workers stand the smell of rotten fish and goodness knows what else?
thought I'd be getting paid to work in a drug lab.
Nice if it would stop. Hello. I'm sorry if I said. We're actually closed right now. I'm afraid so, but perhaps another time. Yes, I suppose keeping it bottled up inside isn't the best idea. The thing is, well, I lost my husband, Thomas, last week. Of course, that's the official word from Neon Security. I'm not so sure they're telling me the truth. He was almost 70, but according to Dr. Heart attack, my eye. You're damn right. How that security officer could stand there and tell me Thomas... I'm sorry, this is my problem. My husband and I opened the shop about 8 years ago. The business has had its ups and downs, but unfortunately, the workers assumed we were becoming... Honestly, well... Oh my, you're the first person that... The security officer's report said they never recovered my poor... But instead of leaving the case open until further... The truth is all... I suppose the proper place to start would be with Neon Security's witness, Tevin Anastas. Just please be very careful. Tevin owns the Emporium over in Bayou Plaza. He's a horribly The strange thing is, we've never had to deal with him in person. Oh, everyone has problems with Neon Security. They come in here from time to time, but apart from being... Sure, I suppose that would be fine. Be careful. Neon is a dangerous place.
If you got any spare creds, I can always take them off your hands. Hey, Chief, you got any creds you can... I don't need a job. I've got... Also, I just want to put it out there, Chief, but I'm not asking for a handout. I always do think of it as an investment. Presently, no. Pastly, no. Future, but it's gonna take a lot for me to upgrade. I found a primo spot next to the trawl store. I got a roof over my head and I can't eat everything they throw out, but I can eat enough. About 6 years. I bet you could tell by how good I am at it. It took a lot of practice and some work on my messaging, but if you got any feedback, sorry about that, Chief. It's a habit, you know. You want to know the trade secrets, huh? I don't blame you. It's a lot like real estate. Location and timing are big. You gotta be visible, but not so much that people call the guard. Oh, I totally did. Found it in the dumpster right next, and it was perfect timing, really. You see, the other day, the wind got a but that won't happen with this slate. It's like... I do. I write them on napkins you get from the eateries, and it's not a perfect system. That would mean I don't have to start over. I lost them near the employee break area. Look for any paper. You find all 3 spreadsheets. Got any creds to spare? See ya, Chief.
We serve delicious foods from around the galaxy.
Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about it back
Panhandling's
at
a
the
tough
station.
job, but someone's got to do it. Hey, Chief. Wow, that's real class of you, Chief. A+ stuff. As promised, your slate. Tell your techie friend I didn't peek inside.
I've got a few health issues I'm working through, and the worrying isn't helping. But I'll be okay.
I want to learn how to play an instrument, but I don't know if I have the time.
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
I heard when this robot killed a few disciples and tried to break into the store.
Hello, and welcome to Terra. Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew.
Oh, the reunion order. You must be new. I happen to tell.
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty. You don't even know your own boss. Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead. Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong. The coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal. Yeah, I bet you are. No one... Now that I've been terminated, It's only a matter of time before they send you after me. Believe me, it's either you or me.
No one's been sent to terminate anyone. Now, why don't you just calm down? Before someone accidentally gets hurt.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail? And I think you know where this is headed. You act like you're better than me. You're not. It can't be helped. I have no choice here. Look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down. Let's just say Chen fired me. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay? You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Better keep your word. I'm going to hold you to that promise. Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them. Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dai, he always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming. Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayou. You know, the very man that runs. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had in... Yes, of course. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended... I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never...
Madame Sauvage always gives me helpful advice. Her drinks aren't too bad either.
To ensure you receive the best coffee.
Hey, if you hear about any entry-level job openings, let me know. I've been trying to find an office job, but all of them require like 5 years of experience. Well, I went to school for business, but in my last interview, the recruiter asked me what... I asked her, which planet is Kintia on again? And she just looked at me and... Keltcorp and Stroud, but I haven't heard back, and that's threatening to cut off the cred space. That's exactly why I haven't applied there. Way too much competition. To be honest, I don't really... I just know that if I don't find something soon, my parents won't just disown me. They'll... Back to the job. I've been applying to different megacorps in the area, but I haven't... Let me know if you hear of any openings.
Enjoy a cup. Right now.
I don't want to.
Welcome to Galbank, the Settled Systems premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the Settled Systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
Enjoy a cup. Right now.
Welcome to Galbank, the Settled Systems premier financial institution. Have you tried one of our advanced teller machines? Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the Settled Systems, so you can do your banking your own way, on your own time. Galbank, where your credits work for you.
Everything good? Nothing to report? Enjoy your visit to the trade tower.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking. While we're here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Something I can do for you, love? Again. Look, you can tell Mr. Okaribo that I'm doing everything. Oh. You aren't here about Mr. Okaribo's debt to Kelcor. My name's Clover McKenna, but you can call me Chloe. I'm not sure. I think he's afraid that I won't be here, and he'll have to deal with me. Just a few weeks ago, he paid some poor fella to come up here and request a bit more time. So I snapped at you like that. I thought he'd done it again. That's kind of you. This mess with Mr. Okaribo over at the Neon Mine. It's a shop over in Akuchi Market. You know, the plaza next to Ryujin Tower. They sell all sorts of mining supplies and raw materials. Mr. Okaribo is the owner. He's a lovely, lovely man. If only you... Mr. Okaribo owes a substantial debt to Keltcor. I've given him more than enough time to try and come up with the money, but frankly, I don't know how much longer I can stall. For now, but let's not mistake my position for what it really is. He's set to retire in a few years, and I'm his only next of kin. But I'm guessing he's not sure if I'm ready to take over the company. So he shuttles me out here for two reasons. One, to flash a friendly face for our clients he flies out here as a perk. And two, gets his firebrand of a daughter as far away from him as possible. He's a real piece of work. Because my father has a ridiculous sense of humor, and I can't stand the name Clover. I mean, seriously, Clover? Our family's Irish, for God's sake. I don't think he could have possibly been more on the nose with that name. Ha ha, very funny, Dad. Niall? He's the CEO of Keltcorp. The whole blessed thing. If you asked him, he'd claim he started the company with next to nothing and built it into a megacorp in under 30 years. Truth is, he tends to forget the multi-million credit trust he tapped into as a crutch. But that's my father for you. We're a tech company that primarily specializes. We handle everything from individual standalone units to fully engineered outpost systems. Basically, if it's made of rock, our gear might not be as glamorous as some of the other corps in this building, but it pays the bills. You'd be willing to help out. Just because I work for a megacorp doesn't mean I don't have a heart. Saburo, Mr. Okaribo, he really needs help, but he's too proud to accept any money from me. That is a rather personal question, and that'd be splendid. If you can get his debt off my conscience, I'd be grateful. And don't worry about payment. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. When he opened the shop, he outfitted it with equipment from our company. Obviously, business hasn't been going well, because he's fallen weight.
Opening a mining business on a world almost entirely covered in ocean probably wasn't the most savvy of business plans. I suppose he intended to cater to travelers that were passing through our system. Tough city. You watch yourself out there.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Coming up.
Unless this is about mass purchasing some mining equipment, I'm far too busy to stop and chat.
What do you want to do for the break later?
I don't know, but I gotta get out
supposed
of
to be
here.
here?
It's been non-stop interruptions since this morning, and I'm not spending another break at my desk listening to Cody eat with his mouth open.
One of those days, huh?
More like one of those months. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to Terrabrew right now.
Yeah? I'll go with you. We can pick up an extra for Chloe if she asks.
I'm glad I ended up at CalCorp. Miss McKenna treats her employees like family.
Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your instructions.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon.
Is that obvious? Yeah, haven't zoned in like a week. My whole body feels like it's crumbling.
Yeah, coming down off Aurora isn't easy. Took me months to shake it off.
The doc, he isn't gonna, rat me out, right?
You kidding? Who cares if you're addicted to the stuff? Hell, that's what they want.
Well, if it worked for you, I hope it works for me. I'm sick of feeling this way when I can't get a fix. Just rest until the doc's ready to talk to me.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency. Oh my goodness. No. All right. Tell me what happened to you. That's a very wise... Since you're clearly a first-time visitor to Reliant Neon, I'd love to offer you a free checkup, but... I can assure you it isn't right. You see, I'm a bit... at odds with the current administrator of Neon. We've argued about it on more than one occasion, and all he's done is try to persuade me. I've spoken to the people at Reliant Medical Corporate, I've talked to the Freestar Rangers, I've even gone to the Freestar Collective Council. Every answer is always the same. We're working on it. It's corruption at the... Then you understand what I'm up against. At this point, I've resorted to asking anyone that has a ship registered outside of the vault. I pay them for the supplies, of course, but it's the only way I can... Now, if there's anything else I can do for you... Huh. Well, it's people have been using for, say, 2 years or... But there are others who have been addicted pretty much all their adult lives. And I have yet to try and cure someone who had... Aurora stimulates the neural circuits in the brain, specifically targeting. This causes significant sensory hallucinations, both auditory and... As you can imagine, this state is highly addictive, and the user gets stuck in a vicious cycle. That would be amazingly helpful. It's a... Oh, and I'll pay you directly for the supplies, of course. It's the only way I can sneak them. If you need help, remember Reliant. What can Reliant Medical do for you? That would be Oh. There's nothing to worry about. As long as packages aren't coming off a commercial vessel, the authorities won't scan them. That's why this has to be done slowly and methodically. I use the proceeds from my paying customers. And by cutting a few expenses here and there, it's not a bother really. The cots here at the facility are at... There's nothing else to be done about it. Anyway, I have a contact over at the clinic in the Narian system. Abby Edding. She's one of the nurses there. She'll get you started. Thank you so much for doing this. You have no idea. Try not to get hurt out there.
I feel like I cut them in alive, but I'm wrong.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Feel the power of partnership. Each of our unique stars to get to where you want.
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Free Star Rangers.
So here we are.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
There's expensive, and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a class all by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
All of our items are guaranteed to be of the highest quality. Are you sure you're in the right place? I cater to the high-end client. Affluent, intelligent, and successful. In Neon, that would be what we call the upper 10%. Yes, you're right, of course. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say... In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself... The Seoka Syndicate, of course. I'm surprised. They're a group of organized criminals who use threats and violence to push them. They're based out of Neon, but no one is certain who. You mean kill him? Even if I wanted to, I wouldn't...
You don't seriously expect this person to go and pick a fight with a gang?
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere. Whatever it takes. Just... Anyway, that's really all I know. I carry all sorts of unique items from across the settled systems. Luxury products for the dessert. I'm not one to boast, but my shop won me my position as Administrator Bayou's personal decorator. Before I forget, I also pay top credits to travelers that bring me unique I believe he's a newer member of Seoka. If you're wondering how I know about that, he's quite a large gentleman. I believe you can find him roaming this... Look, if he somehow disappeared, you'd be doing everyone in Neon a favor. I'm not telling you a thing. I've already... Stop wasting my time and leave. You're present. There's nothing to tell you. Get it. Nah, how did I get involved in this? Oh my god, enough! I'll tell you what I know, if it'll get you to leave. I saw it happen. Thomas was murdered and thrown into the ocean. Afterwards, I foolishly reported the incident to C. For my efforts, I was rewarded with a gun to my head and No. The officer that threatened me was completely different. And I'd wager that the murdering bastard has a friend in C. Really? Am I not allowed to leave my own shop now? If you really must know... Come on. I'm not risking life and limb. There are people that get paid to do that. I'm not one of them, so I simply prioritized my own safety. A lot of good that did me. It was hard to hear over the commotion, but I'm sure I heard Thomas call his... From what I could gather, the attacker was after credits, and Thomas refused to give him any. God, no. I've seen him around here and there, but if he ever were to come into my shop, I tell him... In fact, I would never even talk to someone like him. I have no business. Where else would someone like him be, He stays at the sleep crates near Madame Sauvage's place. In any case, when you confront him, my name cannot be mentioned. And with that, I must insist you leave me in peace. The information. You won't find a more elegant selection. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
Yeah.
Rest well, I hope?
If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time...
We work to live, but can't make a living.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands, you stupid piece of tin. That's the problem. If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just... oh, I don't know. Stuff things in your pocket and... I've survived on Neil. My store, my rules. If you don't like it, talk to Styx. See that giant Model A right over there? And if I were you, I wouldn't get him. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. You'd do that? Huh. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block. But this person took it too far, made it personal. Huh. I'm glad you see Styx is more the lowlife that did this to my buddy. Calls himself Warlord. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Abside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx. I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't... That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx, and the net result is I end up talking to a machine. It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side during the colony. I was a ground pounder, slogged it out in the trenches with the troops, and did pretty well. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. Honestly, I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a store. Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did it pretty good. Warlord's one of the disciples. One of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebs. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to... He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customer. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me, and he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and... if you've got the credits... The other day, Sticks, I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query.
Housing here is so expensive.
Yeah,
Pretty
I
soon
didn't
I'm
get
gonna
it
have to live
either.
in
Not
a
at
village.
first. But then I realized she wasn't Lena. She was golden. How did I know? Because all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah. Sticks, you're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Sticks, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Understood. Current data shows revenue has decreased.
Maybe we should call this exploration thing quits and open a weapons shop.
Tell me something I don't know, Sticks.
Affirmative. The word myrtle refers to a blob of toothpaste placed on the bristles of a toothbrush.
No, Sticks, I didn't mean to literally tell me. Yeah, forget it. Good talk. You know, Sticks, crime in this city gets worse by the day. Vandals, thieves, gangs.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
What don't you understand, Sticks? Crime happens because the people in charge let it happen.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your